Okay, we all know that the world is moving really fast and there's a lot of competition out there and there's a lot of anxiety about standing out and moving faster through life. You know, as a 22-year-old, it feels quite intimidating trying to figure everything out on your own because most of the time you're lost and you're like, I don't know how to grow in this area and I wish somebody could help me. And that is exactly what I want to talk about in this video. If you are a young person who is ambitious and you want to move faster than your peers, you want to move faster than what you thought you were initially capable of, then there is a shortcut available for you. And that shortcut is nothing but mentorship. If you don't know what mentorship means, it's basically listening to and learning from people who are where you want to be, who are 1 year ahead of you, 5 years ahead of you, 10 years ahead of you. Now, here's the thing about mentorship, right? These mentors, the people who you ideally want to be in touch with, who you want in your back pocket, maybe you're just a text away, they are out of reach. Like, they have millions of followers, they are super busy, their time is worth a lot, so you probably won't be able to get in touch with them. However, there is a way for you to receive free mentorship, and that is by watching their content. Chances are the people you look up to, the people in your industry who are closer to your goals, they are probably making some sort of content. They have a personal brand. For example, I learned about entrepreneurship through Alex and Leila Hormozi. These people have made it. They have a lot of knowledge, which I don't, so I just watch their content and listen to what they have to say. It doesn't mean that I will follow the exact path that they followed because everybody's path is unique, but I can learn from their mistakes and not do the same mistakes that they did. I can apply the advice that they're talking about in their videos and move faster in my entrepreneurship journey. And I already have done that and I'm already starting to see results. So while I might not be able to get in touch with Alex or Leila today, I can just watch their content and receive free mentorship from them. If you want to grow faster in life, you need to be listening to the people who are closer to your goals, not the people who are closer to you, not your family and friends, not your university mates, the people who are closer to your goals. Another example I can give you is I recently joined an online fitness trainers training programs. This guy, I've been watching him for like a couple of years now, and he produces such valuable content, scientific content on training, and I want to become a bodybuilder one day. So I've been watching his content for a while and I finally decided to pull the plug and invest a little bit of money into mentorship, into joining his training teams. And I've done that for the past 4 months and my gains have never been better before, honestly. Look at that bicep. But in all seriousness though, just investing $31 for his training team has paid off so significantly for me because I can just see that I have grown so much more and I have eliminated the guesswork. I have eliminated if I'm doing this right or if I'm not doing this right, all of that is eliminated. He's given me a plan, I just need to stick to it and it's working. And if you're interested in knowing the people I follow, the people who I look up to and whose advice I apply in my day-to-day life, I'll leave it in the description below. So the point I'm trying to make is that if you want to move faster through life, if you're serious about your goals, you need to be watching the content of people who you look up to, like diligently watching it and applying the things that they say in their content into your life. Or you need to find a way to get in touch with these people either through paid mentorship or cold outreach. But genuinely, I feel like mentorship is so slept on, and I feel like if somebody told me about this when I was younger, I would have moved so much faster. And I still feel like I need to find better mentors for every single area of my life, and I'm still working on it. But applying this principle has given me a shortcut to progress, has allowed me to make more progress than my peers. Whether it be in content, fitness, entrepreneurship, skincare, fashion, all of that is just so much easier when you listen to people who know what they're doing, who've made a lot of mistakes and who've already sort of made it. This is especially important these days because the content you consume basically shapes who you are. We are all consuming a lot of content on a daily basis, whether it be short form or long form. So you need to be very, very careful about who you're listening to, who you're giving your valuable time and energy to, and evaluate whether these people are actually moving you forward in life or keeping you stuck. Because there is a lot of bullshit entertainment out there that only exists to entertain people, and I understand. Listen, dude, I watch a lot of entertaining content as well because there is no way you're always learning, you're always like consuming informational and educational content. You know, sometimes you do need a bit of a break, and I do watch a lot of gaming videos myself too, and I'm obsessed with Formula 1, so I watch a lot of Formula 1 content too. But the point is that there needs to be a balance. You can't just be entertaining yourself every single day. You need to be watching educational content. You need to make sure that these people are almost living rent-free in your head because they've said something that you know you need to apply in your life and you're not doing it. And so their voice pops up in your head, Alex Hormozi's voice pops up in your head, you're like, now you gotta work harder, you gotta work more. Because it's true, you just do need to work harder and work more if you want to make more progress. So things like that are super important, and that comes down to just watching the right kind of content and listening to the people who are closer to your goals. Mentorship, free or paid, is a shortcut to life. Understand that, remember that, and try to find mentors in your field and in areas of life that you want to succeed in. That's all I had for today's video. Please share this with your family and friends if you found this useful, and subscribe if you want to see more content out of me. Like for the algorithm and comment if you have any thoughts about this video. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.